I bought a collector's gift set for the Spider-Man movie released in the early 2000s, and I can't wait to see what's inside. So let's open it, shall we? The box didn't get damaged in shipping. I actually bought it like this, and I didn't mind because nothing in the box was damaged. The original price for this was $37.67. I'd imagine they were selling this when the DVD was, or when the movie was originally released. As you can see, there is some of the damage on the box. Here is what the sides look like. And here is a little pamphlet showing what this edition contains. This little letter details the production of the movie. If you would like to read it, you can of course pause. I'm not going to go over or read over the whole letter. Here is some signed comic book art. We also have a brief paragraph about how important the Romita family is to Marvel Comics. I debated opening it, but ultimately decided against it. Here is a reproduction of the comic introducing Spider-Man. I will be opening this later in the video. Here is a Cinta-type from the movie. Going over one of the scenes. Here is some commentary from the director going over this Cinta-type. And he apparently picked the frame that would serve as the Cinta-type. Now enjoy this quick trivia break. Here is a empty piece of cardboard that serves no purpose aside to help fill space. And here is the Spider-Man DVD. DVDs, my bad. We have a nice little picture of Spider-Man. And a little close-up of the CD. Nothing interesting on the back. Here is disc 2. Again, nothing interesting on the back. And on the back of the DVD, we got some explanation as to what the scenes contain. I'll let you read that if you would like. And then we have an extra DVD. Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels, covering some extra Stan Lee lore. Just one disc with this DVD. However, it is a nice addition to the set. I may have had some difficulty getting it out of the case. Don't worry, I eventually figured it out. I don't know why I check the back of the DVDs. There's usually nothing extra on them. And there is nothing hidden in the box, just to make sure. Now let's get this comic open, shall we? I'm just gonna skim through the pages. I'm not going to stop and read everything. However, again, feel free to pause and take a look. I'm sure there are also copies of this comic available online. All in all, this was a pretty cool set to look at. I'm glad that I bought it. And now I'm just gonna put it back in the condition close to how I found it. And yeah, that's all. Cue outro sequence.